Well, you're quite familiar with Apple, and you are one of the insiders for Samsung. 5 years from now, who is going to win the battle?
Well, you know, we use the word in the presentation called energized differentiation or momentum. At this point in time, Samsung has it, but Apple still has it too. So it's going to be a fight of giants. Now, if Steve Jobs was still there, probably the next big thing would come out.
Yep.
Remember, Steve Jobs was not just imagining a product called the iPhone. He was imagining the iTunes and the idea of buying music at 99 cents. And the iTunes has become a whole system for book buying, podcast buying, music buying. So that's thinking out of the box. He wasn't just making an iPhone or an iPad or an iPod. So
He was thinking of changing people's lifestyle and not only devices, right?
Exactly.
Do you see that in Samsung?
Not yet. Not yet.
And we can forget about Sony,
No.
Nokia.
Nokia doesn't. Nokia has to figure out what's missing from the smartphone of Samsung and Apple. If it is only going to copy those phones, it's not going to make it. And the same for Motorola. They've got to figure out something, or a RIM, that's the BlackBerry. Sony had a wonderful leader who was just like Steve Jobs. I think his name was Murata.
Yes,
Akio Murata.
Yeah.
A genius.
Yes.
They came up with Walkman.
Yes.
It's strange, isn't it, that the one who invents Walkman doesn't invent the iPod and the iPhone.
He just walked. He didn't run. See?
Yeah, that's right. He wasn't trying to obsolete Walkman.
Yeah.
See, the problem is he should have started to say, what can I do better than Walkman?
Yes. How do I?
So success is your main weakness. You get complacent and comfortable. And the others are trying, they see you as the elephant, and they're going to take bites.
แนวคิดการตลาดถูกแบ่งออกเป็น 3 ยุค ยุค 1.0 เป็นยุคที่การตลาดยึดสินค้าเป็นสำคัญ สร้างจุดเด่นให้สินค้า และขายในราคาที่ไม่แพง เพื่อให้ลูกค้าจำนวนมากซื้อได้ ยุค 2.0 คือยุคที่การตลาดเน้นความสำคัญของผู้บริโภค รู้ว่าผู้บริโภคต้องการอะไร รวมถึงสร้างความสัมพันธ์และเอาใจผู้บริโภคได้อย่างไร ยุค 3.0 คือยุคที่การตลาดมีศูนย์กลางอยู่ที่การอยู่ร่วมกันของสังคมของประชาคมทำเพื่อสังคมมากขึ้น จากที่ว่าทำธุรกิจมีผลกำไรดีสังคมจะดีตาม กลายเป็นยิ่งคิดถึงสังคมมากขึ้นเท่าไหร่ธุรกิจก็จะยิ่งได้มากขึ้นเท่านั้น
Is it possible for a company to jump from marketing 1.0 to marketing 3.0? Leapfrogging.
Yeah, leapfrogging. That's a good question. I don't think it's advisable. I don't think it's possible because I think that they should they should crawl through 2.0, get a way to emotionalize their relationship to their customers where they've won over the hearts of the customers before they go into a stage where they have enough surplus to share it with others. A lot has to do with what kind of country is your company doing business with. How ready is are the people in that country, how ready are they to care about your compassion? See, I believe that the movement is slowly toward people becoming aware of those companies that care about us. Now, if those companies who care a lot about the society start charging a lot more for their drinks, for their products, they may not go very far. But if they are like the other companies, but they care more I might as well vote for them.
Yeah.
It depends on the stage of economic development, really, in that country. How many people are educated who care about companies and their behaviors? I don't want to be a company that gives away $1 million to good causes and spends $3 million publicizing it.
Yeah.
In other words, it's not about giving away a little and publicizing. It's about the best giving, by the way, is often more anonymous. Let it come out from people who have experienced your generosity rather than you talking about it. There's a difficult question with corporate social responsibility about, do you talk about your corporate social responsibility or let it just develop without you saying much about it? Now, General Electric, in its annual report, decided to devote a whole page to describe its generosity.
Is it a bad or good thing?
They're doing it basically for their investors, because the only ones reading the annual report are stock owners. And they want to make a case that that's important, that the investors know that General Electric cares about giving away money for good causes.
Well, you could say it without, being too specific.
Well, they're not boastful.
No?
They're not but they want to say they care. Those companies that want to care and share will go further, I believe, in the long run.